Hello everyone, this is the continuation of a request video on the topic multiplication. In the previous video, I had given a few questions for quiz and we will be discussing the answers now along with the word problem. So the first question was 48 multiplied by the 0. Here we use the rule that when any number is multiplied by 0, the answer is 0. Therefore, the answer for the first question, 48 times 0, is 0. Second question, 1000 multiplied by 1. When any number is multiplied by 1, the answer remains as the number itself. Therefore, the answer is 1000 itself. Third question, 99 into 100. 100 is a multiple of 10. When we multiply numbers with multiples of 10, we just can add zeros in front of the number. Now here the number is 99, so we can add 2 zeros. So the answer will be 9900. Next question, 85 into 1000. Again, this is a multiple of 10. Therefore, again we can add zeros in front. So 85 into 1000 would be 85,000. The next rule that we discussed was that the position of the factors does not matter in multiplication. So whether we write 7 into 5 or we write 5 into 7, in both cases answer is the same, which is 35. So the answer here is 5. Then for question number 6, we had a multiplication of a 2-digit number, 98, with a single-digit number, 7. 7 8s are 56. So here I'm multiplying 7 with 8. And when I write 56, I write the number which is in the units place here, and the number 5 is carried forward. So 7 8s are 56, 5 is carried on top of the 9, the number 9. Then next is 9 7s are 63. 63 add 5 gives us 68. So the answer is 686. Next question, 49 multiplied by 34. This is a 2-digit number multiplied by a 2-digit number. So 4 into 9 is 36. So we write 6 here and we write 3 up. Then 4 times 4 is 16. 16 add 3 gives us 19. So we write 19 here. Now before we move ahead with the multiplication of the next digit, which is 3, we'll just clear out the carry forward. Now 3 is in the tens place. So when we multiply 3 by 9, the answer must be written in the tens place. Therefore, we add a 0 here. So 3 into 9 is 27. We write 7 here and 2 is carried forward. Then 3 into 4 is 12, 13, 14 after adding 2. When we add the 2 rows, we get 6, 9 and 7, 16. Add 1, 4 and 1, 5 and 1, 6 and 1. 1666. To conclude multiplication, I also have a word problem here on multiplication. This is a typical word problem that generally comes in exams to test multiplication. So a school hall can accommodate 17 rows of chairs. If each row has 12 chairs, find the total number of chairs. So you have 17 rows, alright, but in each row you have 12 chairs. So how can we find the total number of chairs? We will multiply 17 by 12. So 2 into 7 is 14. Carry 1 up. 2 into 1 is 2. Add 1, 3. Then we move on to the next number, which is 1. So 1 is in the tens place. Therefore, we add a 0 here. So we add a 0. Then we have 1 times 7 and then 1 times 1. 1 times 7 is 7 and 1 times 1 is 1. We add the two rows. So our answer is 4 plus 0, 0. 3 plus 7, 10. Add 1, 204. Therefore, there are 204 chairs in the hall. Before I wind up with this video, there is one important point that just came to my mind, which I would like to bring to the notice about multiplication with multiples of 10. So if we have a decimal number, for example, if I have 98.97 and this is multiplied by a multiple of 10, which is, say, for example, 1000. Now in this case, in the earlier case, what did we do? If I had a number like 9897 and if I had to multiply it by 1000, as we discussed earlier, we could straight up add the 3 zeros in front. 9897 and straight up we add the 3 zeros in front. That's the answer to the question. But now we have a decimal. So when we have a decimal, then the decimal jumps to the right when we multiply with a multiple of 10. In fact, in this case also we have a decimal, but it is to the right of the number. So even in the first case, which is 9897 into 1000, we have actually 9897 and the decimal is here. So when we multiply by a multiple of 10, so as per the number of zeros, the decimal jumps in front. So when the decimal jumps in front, it comes here and then we fill up these spaces with 0. And that's how our answer is adding 3 zeros. Now here we have the decimal jumping 3 times and these spaces are filled with zeros, and that's how this is our answer. But in case we have a decimal in between the number, the decimal will jump over these numbers. So when it has to jump 3 times, it will jump 1 time over the 9, 1 time over the 7, and 1 time on an empty space, which will be filled up with 0. And hence, in this case, the answer will be 98970. Let's look at another example with decimal. For example, we have 0.00017 multiplied by 100. Now this is the position of decimal, and the decimal has to jump to the right by 2 times. So the decimal will jump 1 time and 2 times. So our answer will be, when the decimal comes in this position after jumping to the right 2 times, our answer will be 0.017. Let's look at one more example, one last example. We have 28.75 and here the number is to be multiplied with, say, for example, 100. So here the decimal jumps 2 times in front, but both the times when the decimal jumps, it jumps over the digits which are already present. Therefore, we will not be adding any zeros and our answer will be 2875.